Hi, my name is Adam Havrilla, and welcome to June's Petals of the Month. Yes, I am not going crazy. We are celebrating the 4th of July a month early, but we're doing that so you have time to do this and be ready for your 4th of July party. Let's talk about what we're going to need. First, we're going to need our Petals of the Month bouquet. Already separated the flowers out by category, by item. Double stick tape. Different size cylinder vases. Clear I'm using. You can use any color you want, but I think clear works really beautiful for this. Our stem cutters, scissors, water with nutrients, and our, I don't know what these are called if I'm going to be honest. They're little round Happy America banners. Again, if you know what they're called, put them in the link, but I think they're cute. I just found them online. First thing we're going to do with these is we're going to cut the little tabs off on both sides. And then I'm going to put a piece of tape, double stick tape, on both sides of where it would come together. Open it up halfway, and I'm just gonna stick it to a vase. And if it doesn't stick, use a little bit more tape. Or get your Windex out. I would bet that these vases are a little dirty still. So we do that with all of them. So for these big ones, I'm going to put a piece of tape coming down the side of the vase. And then I'm also gonna put tape on the unit itself. Adhesive typically does like to stick to adhesive. So now it should stick pretty good. Oh, right there it is. Make sure it's down. Aren't these absolutely adorable? It is a great way to just add a little moment to your vessels. All right, let's add the flowers. Put a little bit of water. Not gonna put a lot of water in. This way, when you have something like this, if you change the water daily, it won't get murky. It'll stay beautifully clear. And if you give the flowers a little bit of a cut, they will last much longer. So make sure you do that as well. All right, put that over here. So I'm going to do something called a little bit of monobotanical, and that's where we put one flower type in each vase. So I'm going to take this beautiful hydrangea, cut this down. If you're unsure if you've cut it short enough, just hold it next to the vase. This is a little bit long, so I'm going to cut it a little bit more, and I'm going to put that right on that vase. How beautiful are sunflowers. Sunflowers, I'm just going to have coming out of the big vase, out of this big beautiful blue vase, because the blue on this is a great contrast to the yellow. Now when you do this for 4th of July, don't feel like you have to have red and white and blue flowers. If you have all these beautiful patriotic moments, you can do whatever flowers you want in here. It's your game. You could celebrate in whichever way makes you feel good. And for me, I love color. I love this moment of what we're doing. This would be perfect at any barbecue that you are going to or that you are hosting. So as you can see, I am just putting all of these same types of flowers into one. And as I'm doing that, I see that this little daisy got smashed. So I'm going to take that right off. Now I'm going to take, what am I going to take? Let's take our beautiful spray carnations, this hot pink. Cut them both off a little bit, put them right into this vessel here. Now we have our gorgeous purple stock. Let's go ahead and put them in with the spray carnations. The purple and the hot pink will look great together. And this is a perfect example. Our last video, I said, do not put them the same height because they look like rabbit ears. They're almost the same height, so I'm just gonna take this one, cut a little bit more off the bottom. And now they don't look like rabbit ears anymore. Our solidago. beautiful yellow solidago. Let's go in, what do you think? We have our sunflowers here. Let's go in and put it down with this beautiful purple daisy moment. So I'm gonna cut these a little bit short, always giving a fresh cut. And then it immediately goes into the vessel. I'm just gonna put this off to the side. And last but not least, our gorgeous pink spray roses. This vessel here is a little lonely with the sunflowers, so let's go ahead and add some more stems to it. Keeping some tall, we want it to be a little bit tall. Aren't these super cute? It looks like you just picked up the flowers from your garden, you put them in the vessel. Monobotanical is a really great way to keep them together. And then you have all of these beautiful flowers in these great containers that I guarantee you nobody has seen. So you have these on a table. This welcomes your guests. Why not take one that's a bit bigger? And they do have adhesives on here, so let's pop this off. This one we're gonna keep as a full circle because we just wanna give a hint to what we have accomplished today. And let's cut off the extras. This is a great background for these. This is another perfect example of how we took that one bouquet, some vases, a little paper decor, and made something very unique, very unusual, and it's gonna be the talk of the town. Remember, like and subscribe, and we will see you next month.